Arr, mateys, to be me, Graybeard, your pirate guide. Today be Tuesday, February 11th, and I be back in Big Springs Warming Hut. And we got a pile of pirates with us today. Put out the word last night that we be setting sail today looking for booty and plunder. And if a bunch of pirates didn't hear me and take me up on my offer, I got 20 souls riding with me today. It's going to be a cluster. We be looking for booty, we be looking for plunder, we be looking for fresh white snow. But me be worried that there be so many pirates, they may be slitting each other's throats by the end of the day. Nonetheless, we be heading up the mountain, for we saw fresh snow this morning on the drive into the mountains, and we think, just mayhaps, we find some fresh white powder on top of the mountain ridges. So we be going, we be looking, we be searching, we be having fun, we be raping and pillaging, plundering, and doing all the things that good pirates be doing. And we see you on top of the mountains. We are running down Fish Creek, and just want to get a little video of the snow. You can see the trail is very freshly groomed. Nobody's been down this morning. The trees are heavy, lots of fresh on the trees, but there's lots of tracks from the week preceding. So plenty of people have been up here riding. You look over there, and I guess there's an inch, maybe 2 inches overnight. Still gorgeous. All right, we've been coming up Fish Creek, and we got a pile of people riding with us today. We got 20 different people coming to play, and all manner of snowmobiles. So we're gonna stop here and dive off for a minute here at the warm-ups meadow. And you can see the snow. There's absolutely fresh snow. I thought we'd have some good snow, and it looks very much like we do. It is a bluebird, gorgeous sky with perhaps 1 inch of fresh snow, maybe 2 inches. And today we are herding cats, baby. There is no other way to describe it. If you have 20 people with you, this is professional cat herding at its best. We have brand new riders, beginners, intermediates, advanced, all manner of different kinds of people out here today, all coming along just to have some fun with us. And they just keep coming and coming. Oh, Lord have mercy on me. I had no idea I'd have so many people riding today. But the snow is good. Lots of smiles on people's faces. Everybody seems to be having a good time. We'll get all the cats off the trail and into the litter box as it was. There we go. And there are still more people coming. Jeez. I thought 20. I might have 22 or 23. Oh, goodness. This is just insanity. With this many riders in it. We're going to pull over. See if anybody wants to drop down in this little canyon right here. It's a fun little canyon to go play in. If anybody wants to drop into a little canyon, do a little bit of climbing and maneuvering, this is one of the more friendly spots in this whole area. This is a good place for folks to learn. It's relatively friendly, easy to get down into, and as you go up this way, it's extremely easy to get back out of without having to get overly technical or overly challenging. Lots of trees, low avalanche danger. All right, go for it. Have some fun. Look at all the people that are riding with us today. We have a huge variety all different skill levels. For folks that have done this, have a good old time riding hard, to folks that have never been off trail before in their life. And this was a little on the intimidating side, I think. But everybody seems to be having a good time. And that's what this is really all about. Just coming up, having fun. Everybody's trying to go up this little canyon now to see if they can get up to the top. I told them they could. I think they can. They're probably all good enough riders. This takes us up to that really fun meadow we were in a couple of weeks ago. God, it's just gorgeous today, guys. Just look how beautiful it is. Absolute pandemonium right here, though. 20 people riding is just insanity. But we're all having a really good time. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Got a bunch of kids with us too, which is pretty cool. I haven't had any 12 and 13, 14-year-olds in a while, so it's nice to have those guys out here with us today riding. I love seeing new young kids out here getting into the sport. And we got a pile of them riding with us today. This is probably the single best day I've seen on Black Canyon the entire season. This was groomed, it was untracked just a minute ago. 3 other guys went blasting past us, so it's as smooth as I've seen it the whole year. Back in here today. Plenty of good snow in Island Park, guys. Just out here boondocking, looking for places to go play. Nowhere to go and all day long to get there. Such a huge group of people. Oh my gosh. It's a highway now. Oh goodness. Oh, but look at the snow. It's so pretty. I need more adjectives to describe just how beautiful it is. It is gorgeous out here. This young man, I think he's 14 years old, and got himself a new sled, just put his own wrap on it. 14-year-old kid paid for his own wrap. I think that's so freaking awesome. Can't tell you how much I just love seeing young guys, young kids, boys and girls coming into our sport. Nothing better in my opinion. Okay, so we're up on top of Black Canyon, and there's all kinds of fresh snow. Look at this. This is once again turned out to be a much better day than I expected. Not only do we have a complete gaggle of riders, well over 20 people, but we found nothing but beautiful snow. Lots and lots of fresh untracked snow. I'm trying to get these guys up onto the top of the ridge line. But I thought it was worth turning the camera on here just to show you that Island Park has lots of absolutely beautiful, fresh, untracked, soft, fluffy powder. Calling your name. Arrgh, the pirate captain be saying, why aren't you here, matey? Why do you sit at home watching this on a television? Ye could be out here riding with me. Arrgh. If you guys are interested in any hill climbing, this is your spot. Drop down in and then turn around and climb right back up to the trail again. Well, we took everybody to the local hill climbs here, and they're all out here having a good time. Up on the mountainside, working on their technique. How to get stuck, how to get unstuck. Island Park style. The snow is remarkably good. Surprisingly beautiful. Look how nice that snow is. It really is gorgeous, guys. No lies today. The snow is beautiful. We got up here, we got extraordinarily lucky. Lots of fresh snow up at we're probably 7,800 feet right now, I would guess. All right, one of our guys is going to show off his prowess here. You can get a sense of how good the snow is. Well, he almost held an edge. Not quite. It was a noble attempt. Gotta give him credit for trying. Okay, he's going for a redemption ride here. That's bad. Oh, this is fabulous. Look at that, man. He is right up out of the bottom. Just almost made it to the trail. Just feet to go and totally, completely augured in, baby. Well done, sir. Well done. Okay, we got the whole gaggle and we are heading down into Six Meadows. Take these boys down to one of my absolute favorite places. Looks like somebody got down here early this morning. I hope it's not all trashed out. Oh, nope, they didn't. They failed. Oh, these guys are so lucky. They're coming down in virgin untracked snow. Look at this. Jeez. I love freaking riding in Island Park. I don't know if I mention that very often. It's such a fun place to ride. Oh, we got a full reset. Look how beautiful this is. I know, I say it all the time. It is, though. You really have to understand. If you've never been here, it's absolutely gorgeous. All right, we are down inside of Six Meadows today. The meadows are looking pretty good. There's a few tracks, but it's not hammered back in here at all. I'll let you guys be a judge of what the snow conditions are based on what you see in front of my sled here. A day-old, 2-day-old tracks, I guess. Picked up a couple of inches of snow last night, probably. Day in my opinion. This is good snow. I don't know too many people that'd be miserable and unhappy to come back and play in this. Big old tree stump. Look at that, look how beautiful that is. Oh yes. Woo! Beautiful, beautiful snow. Oh my gosh! Now back there somewhere. Oh, there she is. Oh, ow! Dang it, those tree branches are big. Oh, gosh. my turbo. Dang. What's that?
It's untouched.
Oh, I know. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
The whole place is freaking beautiful.
This good day.
So beautiful. Tells me, Chris, there's no snow. It's all tracked up, it's all beat. It sucks. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, bunch of losers. Get off the tracks, guys. Look at this. My gosh, it's gorgeous. It won't be as beautiful when I'm done with it, but you know, first come, first serve, baby. It's pretty stunning. Okay, let's motor over here. Hey, Snow West. It's Christopher. I got this group of, I think we ended up with like 22 people. Back up in here to Six Meadows, and we scored. We got incredibly lucky. It was completely untouched. You should have seen some of that video. Many of the meadows were untracked. Some of them were tracked a couple of days ago, but dang, it's absolutely freaking spectacular up here today. Just look at this. We were up here a week ago, and I thought it was okay. Full reset, in my opinion. It is thick. Now, the trees are thick, but the snow is light. It's deep, it's white, it's beautiful. What more can you ask for? I mean, seriously, it is just so incredibly stunning today. Beautiful blue skies, lots of sunshine. I'm guessing 10 degrees, maybe 12 degrees, something like that. But just want to do these panorama shots so you guys can see just how amazing it looks. It is stunning. I got 22 other sleds up here somewhere. Honestly, don't know where they are. I can't hear them, but you know, Six Meadows is big. There's room for these guys to play up here for hours. And I came up to one and just found this little corner and dipped off so I could shoot this little video here real quick. While I'm joking about white privilege, though, I mean, I am definitely privileged to be up here in all this whiteness, I wanted to take a second and talk about local riding. There was a post recently talking about some local hotspots and places that are fun to go to. And it drew a lot of pushback from local riders complaining that this guy was talking about local spots and it shouldn't be. It should be kept private and it should be kept secret. And in general, you guys know my feeling. I do not support the fact that, you know, any place inside of a national forest or state park that is open and legal to riding should be completely open, and we should encourage people to go in there. However, on this one occasion, I got some phone calls, I got some text messages, I got some private messages pleading with me to make an exception to my general rule. And they gave me a really good reason. All riding, in my opinion, is local riding. I don't care where you are. Wherever your backyard is, that's your local spot. Island Park is my local riding. It's 90 minutes from my house, but it's my local riding. And there are people that are even more privileged than I am that get to live up here, and they can literally walk out their front door, hop on a sled, and they're in Island Park, they're in West Yellowstone having the ride of their life. I get up here 2, maybe 3 times a week. My goal is 30 rides a year. Today is day 15 for me, so I've had 15 days up here in God's majesty. And I can't tell you, it's just so beautiful today. But there are a handful of places that are tiny, that are very small, and are co-use areas. And I totally understand the fact that when you have an area that's set up for cross-country skiers, for snowboarders, and for snowmobiles, you want to tread lightly. And those are probably areas that I don't want to encourage people to come into because it's so easy to create a political turmoil. And the calls I got were all saying the same thing. Please, Chris, the environmentalists are doing everything they can to shut down these little areas that are left to us. And if we publicize them and we start bringing in more people, then the chances are that they're going to win and they're going to get this thing shut down. And they'll close it to only snowboarders or only cross-country skiers or only telemarkers. And I get it. In that case, fine. I agree with you. And I will not promote areas that are fragile in the sense that politically we could completely lose access to them. However, those are the exception, guys, not the rule. What's behind me here, when you look across that meadow there, is not co-use. This is snowmobile territory. This is as good as Island Park or West Yellowstone has to offer. It is simply magnificent. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see it with a better lens. Now, hopefully you can get a good sense of this as I pull in and you can see just how beautiful the snow is today. It is bright and lovely. Uh-oh, some of those guys may have found me finally. I hear the sound of joy and happiness rapidly approaching. There be brappage, boys and girls. There be brappage. But always the number one question without exception. Chris, how's the snow? Is it worth coming? I had a couple of guys here today, 22 and 24 hours of driving to get to West Yellowstone and Island Park. And no doubt they're completely convinced it was 100% worth it because it is just spectacular. Can I go down? Yeah, I'm in. There's 12 inches of snow on top of my foot, and it is light, fluffy, powdery snow.
Tyler, we got a bunch of stuff back here.
Looks like some of the boys are having a little too. Oh, here we go. There's somebody. I got my first guy that found me. Even my secret spots eventually get found. They follow my tracks. Uh-oh, man down, man down. Oh, I love it. Yep. That's what happens when an out-of-towner comes to a local riding spot. No. I love it. Just found a little tree. There we go. These guys are all out just having a freaking great time. I am so lucky that I'm able to take people from out of town and show them some of these little spots here and let them have a little extra fun. Places that no doubt they would simply not find. It's off the beaten path, and I guess if you're not a local, you're just not going to know where to go unless you really take the time and look at the satellite maps and the photos and try to track this place down. All right, so you have a good up-close idea of what the goodness level is today, and it is pretty good. The snow is really quite gorgeous. But back to the local riding thing, as I was saying, every single spot there is in the United States is local to somebody. And if we try to hoard it and we try to keep our local spots just for locals, and we try to make sure that nobody from out of town is allowed to find our local spot, our honey hole, is not allowed to destroy or track up our sweet spot, then what good are we doing for the sport? I was up here last Wednesday and this place was pretty well tracked up. A week later, it's completely virgin. It's completely untouched. Yeah, one by one, all these guys are making their way back up here now. You hear that, the brappage of joy and happiness. But I will remain pretty much a committed advocate to keeping as much of our national forests and state forests open and encouraging people that are coming, that are making these drives. I mean, 22, 24 hours is a huge drive. Personally, I can't imagine driving that far to go snowmobiling. Though, I've driven 17 hours multiple times to go to Revelstoke. Maybe it's the same. Maybe this is Revelstoke for some other folks that aren't ready to go for that level of steep and deep. But it's a huge drive, man. I have tremendous appreciation for you guys that are coming up here, that are making these just monster cross-country drives. And you deserve to come out here and see the best that we have to offer. And, you know, if I'm the only guy in Island Park or West Yellowstone willing to take strangers up, so be it, man. Then I'm going to be that guy. If that makes me the pirate guide, yo-ho, and our frickin' bottle of rum, boys. Me hearties, we be riding. I will be happy. I thought I was going to have 3 people today. I ended up with 23 people. Hands down, the largest group I have ever ridden with in my entire life. I've never been out anywhere with such a big group of people. But you know what? This is frickin' Island Park. There's tons. There's hundreds of square miles of rideable space. And I brought these 23 guys down here to a couple of meadows. I don't know, maybe there's 2 square miles of riding down here in the meadows. They're going to be down here for an hour, and they're going to leave with nothing but smiles on their faces, having had, you know, I hope, the best day of the whole ride while they're out here. You know, and I get up here, I'm just at home. I'm in love when I come up here. As I told these guys, I always smile. I don't care what the wind is like. I don't care what the snow is like. I don't care what the weather is like. It just doesn't matter. Once I'm up here on the mountain, I'm in God's country, and I'm happy. This is always better than me spending the day at home, you know, back on the office, working on the forums, doing digital content creation or moderation or anything else. This little 14-year-old guy is just having a big old time, man. He's out there just carving up this meadow, having fun. Honest to God, it just makes me smile. I love seeing that. I really do. It is so nice. So, on behalf of local riding, you know, that's great. Those of us that are locals, we're getting all kinds of traffic on the radio. Those of us that are locals have white privilege. We have the privilege of catching all this whiteness the moment that it falls. We're never going to be in a situation where we can't drop what we're doing, take a day off, get up here early, stay late, whatever, and catch all the goodness. So when guys write to me and say, Chris, you're ruining it, you're spoiling it, I can't get up there, there's no place to park, there's no snow, it's just, honest to God, a load of crap, all right? I simply don't buy it. I come up here too often, I see the conditions too often, I know firsthand it's simply not true. There's space to park, there's snow to ride on, there's untouched, virgin, beautiful powder. Every time I come up here, I find good snow. Sometimes I have to hunt for it. Sometimes it's easy to find. Today was extraordinarily easy. Everywhere we looked, the trails were groomed for a change. Black Canyon was groomed. Oh, what a dream to go up that darn trail and not have your kidneys knocked out of your gut. But there's always snow. I mean, really, truly, there's always snow. You just occasionally have to go out and work for it. You have to dive off the trail and go find it. And I think people have become lazy. I know last year I did a video piece on snow snobs, and I've got friends that won't go unless the snow is, you know, extraordinarily good. It has to be near epic conditions. They just won't bother. I'm not that guy. If there's rideable snow, I'm ready to go. You know, mashed potatoes in March, I'll probably be here. Same for April. I don't much care. I'll come ride. If it's a day when you can take your suit off and, you know, wear a tank top, I'm pretty much there also. It's always good to get a suntan while you're out riding. All right, that's my pushback for today. There is great snow, not good snow, not acceptable snow, great snow with a capital G. The snow up on Black Canyon has been outstanding all day long. I suspect it is that way all along the Caldera ridgeline, all the way over to Two Tops, and it looked that way in Cage Springs, in Jefferson, and over on Sawtell this morning. So I'm guessing anybody who's riding over there is finding equally good snow. It was very, very white from the highway when I rode in. I may or may not talk to you anymore later on. We'll see. I'm going to go back out and ride. I got a full tank of gas. There's still lots and lots of snow that hasn't been tracked that's got my name on it. I'm Christopher. I'm your pirate guide from snowwest.com. We'll see you guys on the mountain in the snow. Bye-bye. We've got Phil from southern Wisconsin. How long did it take you to get here?
It's about a 24-hour drive to get out here.
Dang, 24-hour drive. Phil has volunteered to whip out a snow probe and do the official Snow West snow depth. Once you march out there 10 feet, get well off the trail so we get an honest Snow depth, and how deep is the snow? Good. What'd you find? 100 centimeters. All right, let's walk up a little bit farther. That seems really, really shallow. I wonder if it's just because we got really good exposure here. A little bit deeper. What do you got?
140.
140. Let's keep walking. I'm feeling lucky. All right, one last try right there. Third try's a charm. How much we got?
150.
150. Okay, so we got 150 centimeters true depth up on Black Canyon. Pretty exposed area, so it's probably pretty windblown. I've seen 170 off trail, but snow's pretty good, guys. We've been out riding for several hours now, having a good old time. We ended up with a crowd of about 23 people, I think. Found all kinds of great snow. Yes, it's all tracked up now, and most of that is our tracks. The snow today was beautiful. We had oodles and oodles of fresh white snow. We had nothing but blue sunshine, gentle breeze, maybe 15 degrees, and everybody got out and had more than enough to have a good time. Once again, if you're worried about there being lots of snow or no snow or low snow, don't be worried. Look at this. Does that look like it's bad snow? The snow is gorgeous today, guys. We found plenty to play in. We found miles and miles of untracked meadows, completely virgin snow. If you're looking to come for a visit, if you're worried about making the long drive, stop being worried. The snow's great, view's great, weather's great, the crowd's been great. We've all had a good time. Gentlemen, did you have fun today?
Yeah!
All right. Anybody unhappy? How about over here? You guys miserable?
No.
Nobody's miserable, right?
Nope.
We had a gaggle of riders, 23 people. Did we still find enough snow to everybody have fun with?
There's enough snow to get stuck.
yeah, we got stuck several times. All right, once again, you have unbiased opinions from people that just showed up and we went riding with the captain. Out there being pirates. How about a big arg? Thought I'd take a second and do a short little postscript at the end of the day. We all just got back down to the, down to the parking lot. It was cold coming down. Holy cow, man. Everybody that rode back off the mountain today came down. My fingers were just numb. I'm not sure what was going on, but it was freezing cold. You know, probably dropped down to 1 or 2 degrees, something like that. But we successfully had 23 people. Biggest crowd I've ever ridden with. I think we ended up with 5 separate groups that showed up. With the one group from Wisconsin, by far and away the guys that drove the farthest. 24 hours they drove to come here at Island Park and come ride. And it was a total blast. We had a lot of fun. I would normally think 23 riders is a total complete gaggle, and it would have been a disaster, but the fact was we had no problems at all. Everybody got along, everybody was a decent rider, everyone had a lot of fun, and I can honestly say I really enjoyed it. We had a great time. It was a very good mixed group. You know, couple of very young kids, 12 to 14-year-old. We had a lady or two, lots of guys, all different ages from all across the United States. Oh goodness, Oregon, Nevada, Wisconsin, here in Colorado, or here in Idaho. Just a good mixed group, but we really had a lot of fun, and the snow was great. Who knew? I've been gone. I haven't been on the mountain since last Wednesday. Today being Tuesday, so it's a full week, and the snow was really good. I was really deeply surprised, and I was surprised in the best possible way. Lots of guys got stuck, but you know, when you got 23 people, being stuck's not much of an issue because you got enough guys to just walk up and grab the sled and just yank it right out of the hole. There is strength in numbers, and we had a really good crowd. I just wanted to say I had a lot of fun. The snow really was good. The weather was very cold coming home, but it was quite nice, you know, 14, 15 degrees. During the course of the day, the wind was very low, the sun was bright, the skies were cloudless, and just bluebird skies. Just a wonderful day. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to go home, get this video edited, and my plan is to ride again on Thursday, and I hope to ride again on Saturday. This will be a 3 rides week. Looks like we got some snow coming in. I hope that's the case. I hope we get some more fresh, but if you're heading out here, Boy, I tell you what, get off the beaten path. We found lots and lots of snow, literally miles of completely virgin meadows. Hopefully the video that I shot comes out and you're able to see that, and you guys can all come and enjoy it. Once again, this is Christopher, your pirate guide, and we'll see you online. Bye-bye.